self in all in self. Existence is the coherence of the manifested, like our body, and the unmanifested, or Atma. We perceive existence either through the manifested or through the unmanifested. We are familiar with the manifested only, where we distinguish between people, situations, and things, as our senses are capable of perceiving only the manifested. We hardly recognize the unmanifested behind the manifested, as it requires going beyond the senses. For example, when we see a person, we first see whether it's a man or a woman. Then we see how well one dresses and behaves, and how influential or wealthy one is. Subsequently, we recall the good and bad memories associated with them. Our behavior depends on the judgments that we make based on these divisions. In this regard, Krishna says that, united with the self, he sees the self in all beings and all the beings in the self. He sees the same everywhere. This is the path of going beyond the five senses. Metaphorically, it is like digging a well where the senses see sand, stones, and gravel. However, no water at the beginning of the digging, but invariably water appears. This verse gives a paradigm shift of looking at the unmanifested first and coming to the manifested subsequently. It's the realization that behind every person or thing manifested, the same unmanifested exists, which Krishna said, seeing the same everywhere. It's like two fighting fruits of a tree realizing that the same trunk feeds them and they are a part of one big tree. Then the entire thing becomes a drama played on the grand stage of the unmanifested. Certainly, as indicated by Krishna earlier, this needs constant practice with determination to see the self in all beings and all the beings in the self.